evening skies should be clear tonight here in Miami. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Now from the Sunshine State of Florida, we're under the lights at the beautiful new Marlins Park. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the East-leading Miami Marlins. With that, we welcome you inside the broadcast booth. Matt Vasgersian here with you. Along with me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's take a quick look back at what's transpired over the first 2 games in this 4-game set.
Yeah, everything's gone to plan so far. You see the home team's taking the first 2 games of this 4-game set, and they're playing real well right now. No reason to think they can't make it 3 straight here.
All right, EK, we'll get to Steve in a moment, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks, as their order will read like this. They'll have their work cut out for them as they face the Rookie of the Year in 2013 for the National League, Cuban-born right-hander Jose Fernandez. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. A.J. Pollock will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. Out of play.
First pitch, 7-11.
Now here's the pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
And he'll be thinking that's an out he should have had here to lead off the inning. This was maybe not the most routine of hops, but still, you'd think he'd at least be able to get a glove on it.
Here's Chris Owings now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. EK, our home 9 as they start play here tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Well, I don't know if it's an old saying or not, but if you can play .750 ball at home, .500 on the road, you'd win 100 games. Well, this has been an .800 homestand for them so far. They're 4-1. They'd love to keep that going here.
Fouled straight back. Nobody out, runner on first. Here comes Fernandez, 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, one of the big subplots for this season, how are some of these young pitchers that are coming off of Tommy John surgery in the last 18 months or so going to bounce back? It's definitely a long road back, but the surgery nowadays is so successful for a lot of guys that I think he's going to do just fine, and he's off to a good start right here.
Now the first pitch, a fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The next pitch. No offer at the curveball either. It's 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Bare-handed for one. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, this is a good job to get the first out of the play, but the return throw leaves a little to be desired. That'll wind up being a huge throwing error that allows the batter to reach second.
Mark Trumbo will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. First offering on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in, so you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And he drops that one in for strike two.
This is where you need to make that error hurt. It's the first inning. You've got a guy on base. You can somehow get him around. That becomes demoralizing to a defense.
Here comes Fernandez, 0-2. This is offered at in the dirt for strike three. Just needs to make that easy throw to first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Marlins. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. And behind him, here's a look at the defensive alignment for Arizona. And there's the familiar stride of Ichiro as he makes his way to the box to start the home half of inning number one.
Center fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, and I know it's only May, but they're starting to lose sight of the division leaders already. So they need something positive to happen or they're going to be out of this thing soon.
Now the 1-1 home to Ichiro. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
D. Gordon will dig in now, and as you can see, he enters play 5th in stolen bases in the National League. He's set, now the pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on the RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit.
Giancarlo Stanton will dig in for the first time now, looking to get back on track as he's seen that average stumble a bit here these past 9 ball games. First pitch coming. Now a hard liner toward short. Oh, but a super diving catch takes away a hit.
Boy, he saved a hit and a run with that play. Look at him get himself into a good ready position. Then his reactions are good, and he's able to spear that thing a good foot or so off the ground.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in here with a chance to pad his RBI total, and as you can see, he currently sits third in the National League in that category. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
And now with that runner on third and one away, you need to stay smart at the plate, realizing that they might be working around you to put you on. So you can't go up there chasing some pitches out of the zone.
The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And this one is gone. A home run. So a two-run shot to left center, home run number 5 on the year, as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead.
Another mistake in location here. It's been a real problem here in the first inning. Now a 2-run homer makes it 3-0 already, so he's got to hope those problems clear themselves up pretty darn quick.
Martin Prado now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers, 18 driven in. Here's the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
The pitch. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Well, he needed a hit like this. Got to get him to snap out of this cold streak. I mean, you're just looking for something to go your way. And that ball, it's not hit particularly well, but it happens to find a hole. He's saying, man, it's about time.
Jeff Baker will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Now here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Here's the 1-0. Runner goes for second. Oh, this ball's well hit. It's going to split the gap in left center. Here's Prado around third. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Wow. And with that, that means they've already hit for the cycle against him here in just the first inning. At this point, you're just hoping he can get you out of the first. He's struggling just to do that.
Adeiny Echeverria will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. Now the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. He's ready now. The pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
From the belt, the pitch. In there, 1-2 now. Here comes a 1-2. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And gone. Umpires are signaling for a home run, but boy, that was very close. And now hold on just a second here. You can see the 4 umpires gathering near third. And it would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. And I would guess that after all the discussion, they're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay. And that is indeed what they'll do, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. All right, the video review seems over, and the home run is indeed going to stand, so the replay will uphold the original call, and that was a case of better safe than sorry. Into the box, Jeff Mathis, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
I'm pretty sure this is not what that man right there had in mind. He's watched this guy really struggle here in the first inning.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, that's the kind of play where you take your hat off and you wipe the sweat off your brow, even if it's cold outside. This guy's getting hammered right now. He better figure out something quick.
Jose Fernandez will be the batter. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's a 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Two out, nobody on. The 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
And you kind of get the sense that his head isn't in it right now. You got to put all your concentration into that hitter. You can leave worrying about the pass for your film session tomorrow.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. And some trouble now in right field.
And anytime you send your pitcher up there with 2 away, you want him to at least give you a little bit of a battle up there. But he does way more than that. He singles here to turn the lineup over.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring center fielder Ichiro to the plate. First pitch coming. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. You got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
.1-0 on the way. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Two out with the man at first. Ready now on 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. The Marlins lead this one 6-0. Gerald Laird will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just one run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
Here's the first pitch to him. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Now Laird waits for the 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
Yeah, and we see too many guys break fingers, break wrists, bruise knuckles. You name it on the fastballs in tight. That's an occupational hazard.
Here comes the 2-0. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike one.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they dropped the hammer on him.
Here he comes on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just one swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
Now the 3-1 home. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. He may not throw a ton of change-ups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. He'll get it into second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So he's into second with a double here to kick off the second inning. And as we show you the Arizona team leaderboard, we find he currently ranks 3rd on the ball club in that department. Jamie Romack will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. First pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Well, you see there on the graphic, the double is his 8th of the season so far. Pause, now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, curveball, then change up here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this guy to pop something up.
Here's the 1-1. Hard hit down the line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
Here now the 2-2. And he struck him out.
Well, this is a scroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. Got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Stepping in now, Cliff Pennington. Goes the other way, and he got a lot of it out to deep left. Ozuna is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
And now, looking back on this inning, the failure to get the guy to third in the previous at-bat probably cost him a run there. Now, sometimes these seem like little mistakes at the time, but now he's still at second with 2 away.
Brett Jackson will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. Here's the first offering. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. From the belt, kicks and deals. Out in front of it as this is pulled down the line to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Well, if you can ever win a game despite your defense, this is it. That's 3 errors now in the ball game, and they're very lucky to still have the lead.
Vidal Nuno will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. And here's the first pitch. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
And now on the mound, after all these errors, some guys will start thinking, I got to take matters into my own hands out here. A lot of times, that can just make things worse.
1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
3-0 now.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here it comes, the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Don't be surprised if he still doesn't have the green light on 3-1.
Here he comes on 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Full count offering on its way. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. D. Gordon will start things off in the home second, and they got to be licking their chops after that first inning output.
Yeah, and I think if you're a guy getting your second at-bat of the game and it's only the second inning, you know things are going pretty well.
And a sure sign that trouble is afoot, as there is already some action in that bullpen now, and we're just in the second inning. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Pitch on the way. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
1-2. Here we go. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number 1.
And this is what he's got to do out there. Just focus on the task ahead. It'd be easy to go into a shell after giving up those 2 home runs in the first inning, but he knows they're counting on him to give him a few more innings, so he'll need to respond.
So the base is empty here with one away, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch coming. And a high strike there, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. One out, nobody on. Now the pitch. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
And even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Now the 1-2. This ball's grounded foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
You don't really want to hit a guy, but part of the reason he's been in trouble so far is that he hasn't felt comfortable working inside. And if you just let guys lean out over the plate, they're going to eat you up. So maybe this could be a blessing in disguise.
Marcell Ozuna will try things again. He hit that two-run homer his first time. Now the first pitch. On the ground to short. This could be two. A bare hand for one. On to first. Man alive, what a double play. And the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Marlins, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. A.J. Pollock is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
First pitch on the way. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Stanton is under it as he puts it away, and it's one pitch, one away to start the third.
Boy, they are just making life easy for this guy. Swinging on the first pitch of the inning, pretty routine fly ball. It's been a cakewalk here early on.
Chris Owings will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. First pitch coming. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Bases are empty, one man out. Now the 1-0. 2-0 now.
Are you crazy, Blue?
Hitters count 2-0. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. A 2-1 offering. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. On to first, and there were two down.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with two out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Now here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fernandez readying the 1-1. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ready with the 2-1. Driven nicely into the gap, and it's going to get down and should be extra bases. Digging for second is Goldschmidt. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
The right fielder, number 15, Mark Trumbo.
Mark Trumbo will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Here's the first offering. Fouled back. From the stretch. Ball one.
You've got options here, so you don't need to go after this guy if you don't want to.
All right, let's hold him.
The 1-1 home. And he lays off this one down and in for ball two. The 2-1. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
Here comes a 2-2. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Here's the 2-2 offering. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. 3-2 pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Once again, a 3-2. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Let's stop the bleeding right here now. Come on.
Payoff pitch coming. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
Into the box now, Gerald Laird, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Ah, good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Comes set, now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's set, now the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner heading to second, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Martin Prado makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now here's the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. That pitch count, as you see, already standing at 41.
And you don't need Eric or I to tell you about that. That's way too many this early.
And the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a little tapper out in front of the mound. And a good throw gets him one gone.
First baseman, number 10, Jeff Baker.
Jeff Baker will stand in. An RBI double to his credit the first time around. First offering on the way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. The 1-0. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle, and I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
1-1 on the way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Jackson will wait on it. And that's out number 2.
The batter, number 3, shortstop,
Adeiny Echeverria will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Here it comes. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And you want to put a big smile on the face of your starting pitcher? Give him a 6-run lead early on and see what you get. He's got to be loving this right now, and I got a feeling they're not done scoring runs for him yet.
Jeff Mathis will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now the first pitch.
Nope.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1. Oh, this ball's laced, and it's going to get down into the right center field gap. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from first.
Gotta like your chances when you put up 7 runs early in a ball game. They are off to a hot start, no doubt about it.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Daniel Hudson is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Jose Fernandez get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game, as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
And even after the 2-out RBI, you still have a chance to help yourself out here with a hit. You got a man in scoring position.
MVP.
check back by Hudson. Now the pitch.
Nope.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, he's just going to go right on taking pitches. You have to throw strikes here with 2 outs, especially when you got the pitcher up there.
Here's the 2-0. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind, 2-1.
Boy, I think 2-0, and you're the pitcher, you got to be taken.
Here comes the 2-1. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
The 2-2 coming. And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2. Ichiro Suzuki would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
Come on, Marlins!
He's ready. Now the pitch. And he watches a called 3rd strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. We're through 3 here in Miami. It's now 7-0. Jamie Romack will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Third baseman, Jamie Roman.
First pitch to him. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Now here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Here comes Fernandez, 0-2. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
And, you know, it's pretty safe to say that anytime you give a guy 7 runs of support here in the first half of a ball game, he's probably going to be okay out there. And he gets the first out of this inning here.
Cliff Pennington will try it again. He flew out his first time. First pitch coming. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. One-0 pitch now. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Two-0 count. The pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
3 straight strikes to the first hitter in the inning. 3 straight balls now to the second.
Here it comes, 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. The 3-1 coming. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full, 3-2.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Go!
Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. 3-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but you know, he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Brett Jackson will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. And here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Tonight, Borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Pitch on the way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Fernandez readying the 1-1. Very high, 2-1.
Get your hot dog, yeah?
The 2-1 home. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and in steps the dangerous Ichiro. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Now the 1-1 home to Ichiro. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's the 2-2 home. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-2, here it is. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he's retired here, 1 away.
You know, you always worry about the pitcher in a situation like this because he's the closest one to the action. So, of course, he has the least amount of time to dodge anything that comes his way. But he concentrates well enough to get the baseball and throw the guy out at first.
Here's D. Gordon now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 home. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Here comes the 1-1. On the ground towards second. Up with it now is Pennington. Throw on to first, and no problems here for Hudson. That's the second out.
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo
Giancarlo
Stanton.
Stanton will get another shot. Hit by a pitch his last time. First pitch coming. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. The throw into second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Yeah, no hesitation there as we train our camera directly on him. Once this gets down the line, he's thinking 2 right out of the box, and he's able to beat the throw into second and leg out a double.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Check back by Hudson. Now the pitch. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
And that's going to give them another great hitting count here on 2-0. No wonder they're up by 7.
Here's Hudson now on 2-0. 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
Now the 3-0 offering. That one's in there, 3-1.
Still a base open here, so you don't have to come in with one if you don't want to.
2 out here and a runner at second. The 3-1. Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will be foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Another payoff pitch. And an off-speed pitch. Swung on and missed. And with that, the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. David Peralta will grab a bat now as he'll pinch hit for Hudson here.
Number 6, David Peralta.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. On the way. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2.
A few groans from the faithful here. They wanted strike 3.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Come on, don't walk him.
Here's the full count offering.
Swing and a miss.
And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. A.J. Pollock will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
Chris Owings will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. First pitch on the way. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
And now a pitch on the way. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Go.
2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two.
Yeah, one pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
And you know, with that fella waiting on deck, if you believe in protection in the batting order, this guy is going to get something to hit right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
With two-way, you're just looking to get on base somehow, especially when this guy hasn't given you anything so far. So, at the very least, make him work out of the stretch and throw a few more pitches here.
Paul Goldschmidt will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Comes set, now the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
A runner on first with 2 away. Here comes Fernandez, 0-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 0-2 once more. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 7 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Trevor Cahill is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Martin Prado will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Ball 1. The next pitch. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Jeff Baker will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. So 1-1. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Here he comes, 3-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. And he thinks he's right on it at the plate. Look where it winds up. Completely out of the zone. That's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Here's Echeverria now. As he swings and hits a line drive out to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Mark Trumbo will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far, as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
First offering on the way. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Since we have a bit of a blowout on our hands, Steve, your thoughts on the home run sculpture out there in left center field?
Colorful?
Now the 1-0 pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Just overmatched him there.
Here's the 1-1. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Gerald Laird will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. Now here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that, so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Here comes the 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Boy, this guy's got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Jamie Romack will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. Now the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
Now here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here's the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Jeff Mathis will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Jeff Mathis.
Here's the first pitch to him. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
The 1-1.
Here we go.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he has started the home 6th with a leadoff double.
Oh, that one sounded great off the bat. That's a good, crisp line drive right here to start the inning, and he'll make it up to second with a leadoff double.
Standing in now, Jose Fernandez. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Here's Ichiro now. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. The catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
And that's a good job in that situation. You'd love a base hit, but hey, the bottom line, you've got to produce a run, and he did.
D. Gordon will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
And now after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
Here's a 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Ready on 2-1. Now a ball lined towards center field. Base hit.
And that at-bat right there, that's exactly why this guy's such a tough out. I mean, he's not going to launch too many balls into the stands, but he will do this, and that's work the count in his favor and then come through with a solid single.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Too low, 1-0. On the way. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
MVP! 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 MVP!
1-1 pitch on the way. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Here comes a 1-2. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they just continue to pour it on here.
I'll tell you what, this guy might be the only guy in baseball who can make this place look small. Deep dimensions, no carry, no problem. And it's bombs away here as Stanton unloads on another one.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And here's the first pitch.
Here we go.
This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Martin Prado will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Now here's the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Let's go, pitch.
He's set, now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Marlins. Who says fans don't love their baseball in Miami? More to come from Marlins Park right after this. Welcome back to South Florida. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Cliff Pennington will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time.
Cliff Pennington.
Here's the first offering. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game.
Cotton candy.
Here's the pitch. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Here comes Fernandez, 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
The 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That's a real good at-bat there. He fell behind 1-2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight and get his guys a leadoff base runner.
Into the box, Brett Jackson, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
He waits, now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either, but when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
Here comes Fernandez, 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
He's leaning towards second.
Here's the 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
It doesn't take a trained eye to tell you. He's starting to wear down a bit out there on the mound.
Two pitch on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, he's still searching for that knockout pitch, but he can't find it here. I think he's going to have to challenge him 3-2.
Full count pitch on its way. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
He continues to pitch well out there. Here's his pitch breakdown so far.
Aaron Hill will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and one gone in the inning. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one.
Well, we've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
1-0. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Sliding over to take this one is Ichiro, and that'll be out number 2.
Center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
A.J. Pollock will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
First pitch coming. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. 2 out with the man at first. The 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, I'm no pitching coach, but I can see that shoulder starting to fly open a little. That ball's really taken off on him.
Now the 2-0. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here it comes, 2-1. A little too tall that time, 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
The 3-1 pitch. Ani somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
And now, 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
A runner on first with 2 away. Full count pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. One left for Arizona. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Oliver Perez will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Jeff Baker will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
First baseman, Jeff Baker.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And the pitch. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
And this is where, as a pitcher, you've got to approach each inning like it's an entirely new ballgame. If you start dwelling on the deficit you're in right now, the hole that you've already dug yourself into, you're bound to make some more mistakes and just compound the problems. So that was a good start to a new inning right here.
Danny Echeverria will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. First pitch on the way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch on the way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Hit hard but foul.
All right, guys, let's do it. Come on.
There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Now another 1-2. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
The 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Jeff Mathis will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Now the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Just too over-aggressive right now. They've got to dial this back a bit.
One on the way. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on.
Come on, Miami.
1-2. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Marlins 10 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Chris Owings will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Now here's the pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Now the 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And somewhat apropos for a game here in Florida, we'll have a quick stoppage as they attend to a beach ball that's made its way onto the field. Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here comes a 2-2. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. To his left, he's up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. He's shut out intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Paul Goldschmidt will step in now. First offering on the way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
The pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
You want to see what a good hard slider can do when you get it in on the label? Here you go in show motion. That is effective pitching, let me tell you.
Mark Trumbo will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Come down now.
First pitch coming. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes the 1-0. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Here comes the 2-0. Fouled back. Here he comes on 2-1. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And it's out of here. So they're on the board, finally. It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo. 7 home runs for him on the year now, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Well, it just goes to show you that sometimes the best trades are the ones you don't make. This guy was seemingly on the block all winter long, and he wound up staying right where he was. And I'll bet these guys are glad he did as he launches this one. Just a huge home run right there.
Gerald Laird will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Now the first pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Come on, Marlins.
Now here it comes. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch is lifted in the air out to right. They'll reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Marlins 10 and the D-backs 1. Jose Fernandez will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
But he's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Here's the first pitch to him. Perez with a good fastball there to start the at-bat. No balls and a strike. Now the pitch. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Now that's getting bailed out at the plate.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Ichiro Suzuki will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. First pitch to him. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Pause, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 sinkers down in the zone. No surprise what they're after here.
Yeah, and this guy's no dummy at the plate. He knows exactly what they're trying to do. It's not like he just fell off the turnip truck.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. And ball 3 now to Ichiro. Be careful, 3-1.
This is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
Three 3-1 on the way. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Oh, that was definitely a double play possibility going down the drain right there. He's in a little bit too much of a hurry to get rid of his throw. So once he bobbles it, the chance for 2 goes right out the window. Fortunately, he is able to re-grip it in time to hustle it over there to second and save the force out.
Here's D. Gordon now. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker, it's strike 1.
And here, you've got good speed on base and at the plate. So on a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anywhere.
Runners on first with 1 down.
Get the runner to second.
A look by Perez. Now the pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he can't track it down. A base hit.
Well, this is not exactly the most convincing swing you're going to see, but this is a results-oriented game. He manages to take the ball the other way and make his way aboard.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and grounded foul. First and second now, 1 man out. Comes set, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Marcell Ozuna will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Now here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
One 1-0 pitch now. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Maybe trouble now. Here's the 2-0. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
The 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. And he got him. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Jamie Romack will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yep, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
And here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That pitch count has gone from high to dangerously high. Now, this is not good territory for any pitcher to be in.
Here's the 1-0. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
The 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here comes the 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
The 2-2 coming. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now another 2-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Cliff Pennington will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch coming. Rip toward the gap in right. No one's going to get to this one, and it should be good for extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, and they're not going to get Pennington. He's in there at third with a triple.
Well, the same thing that makes this ballpark such a difficult place to hit home runs makes it a great place to hit triples. I mean, there's an awful lot of pasture out there to cover. So you can see it takes a while to chase this ball down, and by the time they get it back into the infield, he's all the way around to third with 3 bases.
In now, Brett Jackson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Baker is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Well, that's a disappointing at-bat right there with one out. He got it airborne all right, but he winds up hitting it straight up in the air, and as a result, he can't pick up that runner from third base.
Cody Ross will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Cody Ross.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Don't give up the run.
Come on, you can do it.
The 1-0. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. And a backhanded try, but it's just out of reach, and that's going to score the run from third.
That's all about picking up your teammate there. The guy before him pops up and can't get the run home, so he's up there saying, hey, don't worry, I got it. He knocks in the 2-out RBI.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for Jose Fernandez. So he'll depart, as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. A.J. Ramos will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. A.J. Pollard will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the first offering. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Well, I think this one was pretty much over before it started. That huge first inning rally put this one out of reach right from the get-go.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was really overpowering guys out there. Look at the line score. He winds up with 11 strikeouts, and he definitely was a deciding factor in this one.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Marlins win it 10-2. Good night from Miami.